Hello everyone, this is Aurelia at Aurelia's Crafting Ideas. I am working on a coastal wreath today, and I hope that you will join me for some ideas. The main supplies you will need is a wreath form. I picked up my wreath form from the Dollar Tree, and I'm using an 18-inch wreath. You will need some chenille stems. I picked up mine from one of my local craft stores. I have some decorative mesh here. This is the darker and the lighter teal shades with the metallic threading. I have 4 of these. And then I have this one. This is brown with the metallic threading. And then I have 6 of these. I also have some ribbon. And this is also part of the shore living decor. And it says, "Meet me by the sea." I have 2 of these. I also have some LED wire lights from Dollar Tree. I have 4 boxes of these. And I will be using this one. Look at that. Seahorses. How cute. And I have my beach sign that I want to try to use on my project. I have this one that says, "The beach is calling and I must go." And I will let you know if I use any additional supplies to complete my wreath. I am adding my chenille stems and I'm putting them only on the crossbars. I I like to experiment with my mesh wreath because all this is just for me. So I want to try something new this time. That's why I'm only doing the crossbars for now. And I'm putting one on each row. If it doesn't work out, I can always add more chenille stems. But I'm hoping that what I have in mind will work. I have finished putting on all my chenille stems. Now I want to start with my brown mesh. And what I want to do is, instead of short, puffs, I want to do like a longer one. So it kind of mimics a wave, sand wave. I want to see how this turns out. So I hope you stick around and let's experiment together. I'm going to start with my brown mesh, and if I pull tight like this, I'm afraid it's gonna all be hexagon, and I don't want to be a hex looking wreath. So I'm gonna give it just a slight poof. I don't want a big one like that. So I'm gonna go just a little bit of give there, and then tack it down on the next one. And I'm gonna just do this all the way around and then end up in the center, and we'll see how it looks. I may add more if I have to, but we'll see. I am just about done going all the way around with the brown mesh. I think that it was probably best to do two of these meshes at a time, and that'll give it a fuller look if you want a fuller look. I used 1 1/4 rolls of mesh so far, but I want to go ahead and go back around and add a little bit more brown. So I'm gonna just, I don't want to cut this yet, so I'm just gonna go in reverse from the inside back to out. I'm gonna finish using this. This is what I have now. Look, this is what it looks like. So I did 3 rows of the brown. So if you double your mesh per row, this is what it'll look like. I like it. With the blue one, I'm going to go ahead and start on the outside. And I want to, I'm not quite positive what I want to do with it yet, but let's find out. But I think I want to zigzag. Yeah, I think that'll be cute. Look at that. I love that. Okay, let's try that. So I'm going from the outside all the way to the inside. I want it to run, I want them all to run this way. That means I would have to cut each section. So if I go make a little poof right here, I may avoid doing that. Oh, I'm experimenting. So if I poof it right there, and then I can run this way with it, and then yeah, that way, yeah, I will avoid having to cut this mesh up. And this is Dollar Tree mesh we're working with, so you know, you can't even notice. Look at that, it just blends right in, so that'll work. And then I'm going to poof it down to the outside. And then the last poof back down to the outside. There you go. And then I'm just going to trim this. So we just end up using just the one blue mesh, and then that's going to get tucked under. So this is what it looks like. Look at that. I like it. They're really cute. I like it. I don't even need that second layer on the blue one. Nice. I like it. I have my lights now. I should mention you do need 2 AA batteries for your lights per pack. So I just need to test all of mine. I have put batteries in all of them. Yep, they work. Look at that. How cute, right? So adorable. Okay, I'm gonna put these on my wreath now. And since I plan on adding my little decorative piece in the center, I want to make sure everything is ready on the back side. So I need to go ahead and secure all these extra endings that I have. So I have plenty of chenille left over from trimming down the center, so I'm just going to use that. And then you just take some of that and just wrap the ending down, and that just gives your wreath a more finished look, and that you don't have, you know, your mesh sticking up everywhere. Secure the ending of the chenille there by twisting it, and then just wrap. And then I'm going to trim this off. And then just finish my wrapping. Like that. There we go. I am ready to add my sign now. Here's my sign. The beach is calling and I must go. Cute. Now you can always attach it to the outside of your wreath like this. But what I want to do is I want to put it behind my wreath. So when you look at it, this is what you see. And in order to do that, I need to add some chenille to my sign. And for the corners, I'm just going to take my chenille like this and bend it in half, and then just give it a flat bottom like this. That way when I glue it down, it'll catch. So I'm going to add hot glue gun to the supply list. My sign is ready. Now I just need to position where I want my sign to fall. I'm just giving it a test, I think right here. You know, just turn your wreath around to where you have the best available view of the sign. And I'm just going to pull my chenille through here, and I'm going to catch this one, you know, catch it on the bar somewhere if you can. If not, you'll need to catch it on two of the rows. My sign is added now. I want to add my ribbon now. And let me show you my ribbon again. It says meet me by the sea. So Dollar Tree has this ribbon. It is so cute. I like it. And I want to, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I'm thinking I want them to go like this over each of the blue, like the, you know, the water part. Like this. But I only want it on the large proofs, not the small one. So I'm thinking I will need to like cut it for each section, like right here. I think I need to leave like a tail. So I'm gonna go give it an extra 2 inches for now. And I can always trim that down. And I'll get my scissors. And let me see. I will need to, you know what, I already trimmed my chenille down. I should not have done that, but I do have enough to catch it. So when you get to this part, don't trim your chenille until after you've added your ribbon. Okay, I'm going to tuck this in here. and retie it. Okay, and I want to make sure I catch my light back in there. There we go, like that. And then I need it to go back around like this. And I need to catch it on this side. Then I'm gonna have a slight of a bit of a problem. Let's see. I think that I need to. Okay, hold on. I do have plenty of little Chanels. I just need to rescue them from the bin. Hold on, hold on. Okay, now I need to tack it underneath here, like here. But I need to make sure it lays flat, and it still has a bit of poofiness, so it doesn't squish this mesh down. See there? Now I'm going to take this and just tie it off to the outside of the rim on the wreath form itself, and just tie it off. Okay, let me show you. See right here? I'm just going to attach it right there, and then tie it off like that for now. And later on, I'll just go ahead and secure that a little better. And then so this is what it will look like. Oh, I think maybe I need to make it just a little tighter. And good thing about a ribbon is you can just slide it. There we go. See there? That's a little better. Now I'm going to do the same thing from here on this poof here and all the rest of the poofs. I end up using 1 full spool of ribbon. So this is what it looks like. I have them going right above the blue poofs. See there? I like it. I like it that the down here, you know, on the inside, I left the tail, and I like that. So I just need to trim this one down and make them somewhat of an equal size. It's turning out really cute. I'm quite happy with my wreath. And then on the outside, I do have a tail, and I'll probably do the same. Trim that down just a little bit too. Not much, you know, just so we can tell that there is a ribbon sticking out. And hold on, I gotta secure this one properly. And there's that one. And that. I like it. I'm quite happy with it. And let me show you what it'll look like. I'm gonna go hang it up. Here is my new coastal wreath. I love the way it turned out. I am quite happy with it. I have a few suggestions for you when you do the bottom row. Make sure you keep it slack so you remain that poofiness. That way you'll be able to see it when you look at from a distance. And then on the top row, make sure you have a lot of poofiness there. It makes it so much prettier when you see all the different layers of poofiness going on in there. Again, experiment with your mesh. I love doing that. You know, everybody does short poofs, and I like to be different. If you've not noticed by now. And then my ribbon is all one directional, so I did trim it down for each section. And then I left a little bit of tail on both ends. Well, here's one. And then what else did I do? Only used 3 of the lights. But I love the way it turned out. I'm quite happy with it. Of course, now you can embellish yours to your preference. This is just what I like. I'm quite happy with it. I really love all the sparkles going on in there. I hope I was able to give you some ideas today on working with your mesh when making a wreath. I say experiment, try new things, and design your wreath to the way you like it. Thank you for stopping by. This is Aurelia at Aurelia's Crafting Ideas, and I will see you next time. It's Aurelia here. I have an idea, a coastal idea that I would like to share with you, and I hope that you will join me. I have decided to create some tassels, and I would like to add the tassel to these ornaments that I made. I have a video that shows how I made these ornaments, and I also show a video on what I did with all these ornaments. For my tassel projects, I am using these ornaments. They're really adorable. I have some threading from my supply box, and this comes in the coastal colors. I love the threading. I also have some yarn from Hobby Lobby. This is like the seafoam ombre colors in there. See there? And then this is also from Hobby Lobby. It's a trio color. It's got gray, the seafoam, and a navy blue. I will also be using some deco mesh from the Dollar Tree, and it's the blue and the teal, or light blue and a teal combination with the metallic thread going through. And from the Dollar Tree, I also have some ribbons. I have this one. It's really cute. It's got the coral and seahorse on there. And then this one is striped colors. Look at that. Adorable. I also have this one. This one says, "Meet me by the sea." This one too, it's a really cute color. And then it has the shells on top. This one has seahorses. Very cute. And I also have some sequins, and it's already threaded. Look at that. How cute. It's from the Dollar Tree. Let's see. You will also need some Chanel stem. I would use coordinating Chanel stems for this project. And let's see, you will need your basic tools. You will need your scissors, maybe some glue. I also have these wooden rings. These are about 1.5 inch across, and I will be using 8 of these. I also have some small shells that I have left over from my ornament projects, and I do have an assortment here. So I will let you know if I need any additional supplies to complete my project. The first thing I'm going to do is attach some strings to my ornaments. So I took my yarn and just cut them down to about 12 inches, and then I'm going to just attach these, and then you can always cut down your threading to any length. You know, cut it down to the length you're comfortable with. And this is just my prepped work. And wait, let me fix that. I threaded it through the wrong. Okay, there we go. See there? So I'm going to do that to all my ornaments. I have my thread here. And so when you're making a tassel, you have to decide how long you want your tassel to be, and you also want to know the thickness of your tassels. But I like doing mine by feel. I just do. So I want 12 inches for sure, because I do want a 6-inch tassel. So if I fold my 6-inch this way for my tassels, I have 12 inches, and then I want to give myself some extra room just for error, because you know these things do happen. And I want to go ahead and cut this to 18 inches. And I like doing my tassels this way. I like watching to see how my threading falls. So I like stacking my strings. Now you can wrap yours around a cardboard if you like, and do it the proper way. But I just like this method. I have everything cut now. So I have added a couple of more threading. I decided not to use the Meet Me by the Sea ribbon because I had a lot of blues and I needed some neutral colors. So I swapped it out for this white threading. I also have this cream colored thread. And I also found this one in my supply box. It's blue. It's like an ombre color, but it also has like a metallic threading going through. So I have all of my threadings and yarns are cut down to 18 inches. And my ribbons I cut down to 15 inches because I wanted to make sure I had enough on my ribbons. And I did use 2 spools of ribbons. And the only thing I haven't cut is this. This is my sequin. I'm going to wait till I'm ready to add it before I trim it. But what I need to do every time I cut is I have to seal the ending. And I have 2 spools of these. I don't recall what the length on these are, but you'll find this in the gift section at Dollar Tree. I also did take this thread here and I did cut 8 of these to 26 inches, and I'm going to use this to tie my tassel together. So whichever color you decide to use, just make sure you have enough for the amount of tassels you are making. Now I just want to take my ribbon and my threads and my yarn and just start stacking. I don't have any particular order. I just have piles and piles. So I'm just going to work from there. I'm going to just take some of these and just pile them on. I think that's good right there. Now I want to take my wood ring and feed all my yarn through. And I was thinking, well, I can just like fold the end here like that and then feed it through my ring. And then find the center of your pile. See, like that. And then just make sure that your ribbon are falling about the same length on each side of the ring there. There we go, like that. And then while you're here, check your ribbons. Even though they're separated by the threading, they tend to start stacking when you put it on the wood ring. So separate it a little bit. There we go. And so the more ribbons you have, it's not as noticeable, but when you're using a smaller amount of quantities, it tends to show up a lot. So we don't want the stacked ribbon look, so just fiddle with it. And then you want to take all your ribbons on the ring and then pull them down. And then make sure that they're snug there. Grab a hold of that. Now we need our 26-inch string. So we're going to do this one hand. Find the center on that. Put it here under the thumb and then wrap this in each direction at least twice. Pull it tight every time you wrap. There you go. And then lay this down and tie this. You can put 2 or 3 knots in there. See, it's good to use the string because it does, it's sturdier than a yarn would be. There we go. You can use a ribbon too. The ribbons will not stretch. And then whatever's left of the string, just drop it, add it to the tassel. So this is what we have now. Cute, right? I like it. And I'm going to put this aside and work on the rest of my tassels. I have completed my tassels. Look at that. Aren't they cute? I love them. Adorableness. Now I want to wrap my tassels around here. You can use string, yarn, ribbon, whatever you want. If you do the threading, you want to make sure you have enough to where it looks like it has a collar. I saved my ribbon. I saved the strip, so I cut it in half. Well, cut it down to the size you need. And you can use hot glue gun here if you like, or you can use a needle and a thread and sew that in, or you can use glue. So just take this here and let me get some glue here. Put a dab of glue there. Take your ribbon, make sure it catches, and then just wrap the ending. You see where the wood bead is? Go below that, underneath the wood ring. I'm sorry. And then just wrap it. Oops. Hold on. Trim that off. I did not have my thumb on there. Okay, let's try again. Take that and then wrap. And give it a light tug. You don't want to overdo it. And then once you get around all of your, hold on, make sure the bottom ribbon is not sticking out. There we go. Now you want to go ahead and trim this. Again, you can use your hot glue gun here. Take the ending here. It has that raw edge there, so we want to disguise that. And my glue doesn't want to come out. There we go. Put some glue on there and then fold your ribbon back. Like that. So that covers, see how you can have a nice finish now. And then put some more glue in there. And that will hold your ribbon down. And then just let that dry. Very cute. Make sure your seam is on the side like that. That way, if you know it falls back, either side of your the front and the back of your tassel have the complete finish. And just like that. How cute, right? I have all my tassels wrapped. I'm using rubber band to hold it down when my glue dries. And what I want to do now is grab my ruler. Here's my ruler. And I want to measure my tassel. So my 6 inches right here. And I'm going to take this and then I'm going to measure from the bottom of the wood ring there and go down to 6 inches and then just trim everything down at 6 inches. I'm going to cut it straight across. Just kind of hold everything together or do it in layers, whichever one's easiest. And then lift it up, separate them, make sure we don't have any stragglers in there. And I'm gonna just go like this, like trimming your hair, right? Ta-da! There we go. Now I want to go back and I need to glue my sequin, so that side is good. I need the other side. There it is. I'm going to take that last bead off and put some glue on the thread and just secure that. There we go. And then that's one tassel done. And I'm going to do that to the rest. Here are my completed tassels. Aren't they cute? I love the way they turned out. I'm quite happy with it. And of course, I wrapped mine with the ribbons. Really cute. I love them. This is the one with the seahorse and the stride. See, here's the seahorse with the coral and the one with the shells. Aren't they cute? Love them. Now you can further embellish yours if you like. I have some tiny shells here. You can take some of the shell and glue one here if you like. Cute, right? If you attach it. Let me see, maybe a clam will work better. And attach it like that. Really cute. Now, look at that. I have some lovely tassels. Quite happy with them. I hope that you liked my idea and that you give it a try and make some tassels for yourself. I would like to create a second tassel. My next tassel, I want to use these colors. I have this one. It is a cream color, and then I have the trio color. It's a gray, seafoam color, a navy blue, and then I have this ombre color. It's coastal colors also. I have like a light denim thread in here. I have the white thread. I have this one. It's a ombre color, and it's all the blues with the metallic silver going through. And then I have this turquoise one. I have some Chanel's that is mango color. I have the aqua color, And I have also another faded denim. It's a little darker than this one here. I also have these wood rings. These are about 1.5 inch, and you can find these at the Dollar Tree. And my yarns and ribbons came from the Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby. I am going to go ahead and trim my yarns and my threads down to 16 inches. If I need more thread, I can always cut more. I also have this thread. It is a bejeweled sequin silver thread from Hobby Lobby, and this is really, really cute. I'm going to go ahead and add this too. I am going to go ahead and start stacking my yarns. And I don't have a pattern, I'm just going to add all my colors in. And I'll put that down. I'm going to take my tassel here, and I want to make sure everything is laying down on the wood ring. And then take half. I'm going to hold the center of the string there and separate this. So it goes like that. Now I'm going to wrap it a couple of times and then just tug one direction, and then take the other string and do the same thing, wrap it, and then I want to tie it right here. And I'm going to put a couple of knots in here, that'll work. Like that, and then I'm going to take one side and then it's going to run the string down, and then take the other side, take that string and wrap. Maybe right there. Let me measure this. And that's about a 1/2 inch right there. See? I went down, I'm go back up, and then you just pay attention to the spacing on your threading. So, and then I'm going to stop. I want to make sure I still have enough hanging down right there after I tie it. So let me stop right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and wrap it the other direction with the other string I have. So then I'm going this way with this one. That's good right there. And then I'm going to tie this off right here. And then again, tighten it. If you tighten it enough and tighten the knots along with it, they all disappear right into the wrap. See there? Unless you're looking for it, then you'll know where it's at. Other than that, it just blends right in. And after you've done that, go ahead and smooth everything out. And lay this down like that. And then I'm going to get my ruler. So I want 6 inches on here. Let me make sure all my strings are laying down. It is really weird. Look at this. I made sure that everything was the same length, but look at this one. How did that happen? And then here's another one. It is the weirdest thing ever. So let me see. I want 6 inches, so that's going to be about right here. I'm going to hold my ruler there and then kind of get a cut all the way across. I'm going to even that out in just a minute. Get all that bulkiness out of the way. And then just even everything out one more time. And then hold that bottom together. Hold on. Hold that bottom together. See how uneven it looks again. Just trim that off. Trim everything even. Check it one more time. See there? Or it is the weirdest thing ever. And then there's my tassel. Just adorable. And here is our newest tassel. Look at that. Really cute. And then here is the first tassel I made. I have achieved the same color I wanted from my first tassel. Look at that. All the same colors. I love them. Really cute. I have more green metallics here, and I have the more silver to metallics in this one. But they're both really cute. I love them all. You know, whichever way you turn it. Just adorableness. Now they're both ready to be attached to any project. You know, attach it to your lantern. You can add it to your garland, wherever you want. But I love the way they turned out. I hope you liked this project too, and that you give it a try. Thank you for stopping by. This is Aurelia at Aurelia's Crafting Ideas, and I will see you next time. I assembled my bow here, and I've attached my tassel and my ornament. Let me show you what I did. To assemble the bow, you need your ruler now, and then make sure you have your chenille ready. And let's see, you want to take your mesh here and trim off all the extra strings, of course, and go ahead and pinch the ending there, hold that together, and then go in about an 1.5 to 2 inches. Now you want your poof to be 5 inches, so take that and then kind of measure it, fold it at 5, and then pinch this in at the 0 and pinch those two together now. So see how now we have a bow, so that it falls at 5 inches, and continue to hold this and switch fingers again and roll that out. And then you want to create another loop at 5 inches. Now you can use this loop that you already created on the side, or you can measure on your ruler again, whichever you prefer. So take that and measure and create that loop again right there. Pinch it together. I know, it's a process. And see, there's the bow there. So pinch that there, and then you want to create one more loop, just like that, and pinch those together. So we now have 3 loops. And but you can always adjust if one is not even, or one seems larger than the others, not a problem. Pinch those together now. And let me check my bows one more time. And let's see, get the center here. I have the center there. Now I'm going to take my chenille, just bend it in half, and then put it right on the center and twist. Get a good hold on there, and then check again. See, got 3. And then you want to take your end of the mesh here and measure it to 24 inches, which is right here for me, and then just go ahead and cut that. And what happens is it'll curl. You want it to curl like this, spiral it down. So when you're done, it should all measure somewhere between 16 to 18 inches. So that's what you want. You want a tail. And then go back up to the center here, and that end right there, just trim that down. Get rid of that. Now take your chenille and bend it back forward. Now you want to take one of your tassels, put it on the chenille right there. Take one of your ornaments or whatever embellishment you're using, and then put a knot about 2 inches up. And go ahead and trim the excess. you don't need that added string. And then take that and just put it on the chenille like that, and then give that a twist, and then fold your chenille back one more time and fold it behind the ring there. So see, you want the ring to hang independently. There we go. Now your bow is ready to, you can twist it again on the back, and it's ready to be attached. And I've created mine to attach to my lanterns, and I will probably put some on my cabinet doors wherever I want to. So yeah, this is what it looks like. How cute, right? Now if you don't want the tail, that metallic tail, of course you can trim that off, and this is what you'll have. How cute, right? I like it. I'm quite happy with this tassel. And then this is where all my color comes in. See, I needed that extra colors to go with my shells. Really cute. I like it. I'm happy with my new bow and my new tassels. So tassels are quite easy to make. Just I think the hardest part of making a tassel is deciding which materials you want to use, and one more thing is deciding the width or the thickness of your tassel. But other than that, you know, it's fun. It's a fun project. Do not stress yourself over that. Just have fun. Create some tassels and attach it to everything around your house. Have fun. Here is another tassel. This one I attached a seahorse. Look at that. How cute is that? So the mesh method bow thing, it's like one huge tassel. That's why I created the little piece here. Look at that. How adorable does that look? And then here's another one. On this one I attached just the threads and the yarns, and I put an anchor on this one. Look at that. How cute is that? I love the combination. Just adorable. And I love that there are corals in here, you know, the coral colors, and everything's just not blue. I love the variety of colors on them. Just adorable. I hope that you like my idea on tassels and that you give it a try. Thank you for stopping by. This is Aurelia at Aurelia's Crafting Ideas, and I will see you next time.